So in order for a member of the demon realm race to become a demon god, they need to either gather enough energy to do it themselves, or they can have Mechikabura grant the ability to them. While the Majin race is a demon race, they're not part of the demon realm race, and they can't just become a demon god. However, with their ability to absorb beings and to take their powers, they can become a demon god by absorbing one. When a member of the demon realm race becomes a demon god, they undergo several changes. First, their appearance changes. They grow horns, their hair grows, and they gain distinct markings near their eyes. They also gain a tool like a staff, a hammer, or a sword. Their bodies need time to adjust to the new form, and their powers take time to stabilize. As they're getting used to it, their energy and magical abilities grow, but once they stabilize their powers, they reach the level of the gods, and they even gain godly ki. After taking this form, though, during her fight against Dark Broly, Towa sustains some pretty serious injuries, and it's shown that she reverts back to her base form. So we do know that the form is not a permanent form and more of a transformation. And once their wounds are healed, though, they're able to go back into the form whenever they want to again. It does appear that it's possible to achieve the form permanently, and there does seem to be two further forms that a demon god can achieve, though. The first of which Demigra calls his final form, but it's really not. It's just his giant demon form, if you want to call it that. This form is taken whenever a demon god uses every ounce of divine power, and they take the form that resembles a big demon dragon. Demigra is the only one shown to use this form, though. The last form is the Mach-Yuka form. In this form, the user takes on a combination of their normal form and their giant form. They become smaller, and even their base form, and they achieve it by going beyond using every ounce of divine power that they have. The user's power, their physical strength, and their speed increase greatly. Again, though, only Demigra is actually ever seen using this form. Now, Demigra was born a Shin Jin. He was a former wizard of the Heavenly Realm, and he was Chronoa's partner. Desiring the power to become a god of time, he spent years gathering energy before he was discovered and defeated by Chronoa. He was banished to the realm at the very bottom of the universe, and with the help of several other wizards, transformed that realm into what we now know as the Demon Realm. He continued to grow in power, gathering more and more power, until at some point he gained enough power to actually take the form of a demon god. Afterwards, though, thinking he had increased his power to take over the Time Nest again, he again attacked and was defeated by Chronoa once again, before he was banished into the Crack of Time, where he spent millions of years imprisoned, spending his time growing in power, waiting to find a way out. Like I said, he is the only one that's been shown to use the giant demon god form, and as well as the Mach-Yuka form. Of course, Mechikabura is the demon god. He is the leader of the Dark Empire, and he is said to be the strongest evil that has ever existed. He's the being that's responsible for the creation of most of the demon gods, as one of his abilities is to grant that form to other members of the demon realm race. Towa, she is one of the highest ranking members of the Dark Empire, and she's the one that was in control while Mechikabura was dead. She founded the Time Breakers to get revenge on Majin Buu for killing her brother Dabura, as well as to gain enough energy to break the seal on the entrance to the Demon Realm. Eventually, though, she went on to gather the energy needed to revive Mechikabura, and once he was alive, he granted her the power to become a demon god so that she could travel through time and space and gather the dark Dragon Balls that he needed to regain his youth. Dabura, the king of the Demon Realm. Yes, he was killed by Majin Buu, but there was another version of him, Dabura Xeno. He arrives during a battle between the Time Breakers and the Time Patrol. Like the other demon gods, he went on to gather the Dragon Balls from Mechikabura, and the one that he went after had fused with Kid Buu. During their battle, he was actually defeating Kid Buu until the Time Patrol had showed up and distracted him, and then once this happened, this gave Kid Buu the chance to absorb him, and this turned Kid Buu into Demon God Buu. So we have Demon God Buu, and while he was fighting Dabura to gather the 3-star Dragon Ball that had fused with Kid Buu, Kid Buu was defeated. However, the Time Patrol showed up and it distracted Dabura and gave Buu the opportunity to actually absorb him, becoming Demon God Buu, like I just said a moment ago. He later went on to absorb Janemba, turning him into Dark Demon God Buu. It became immensely more powerful than he had been originally. Putine is one of the wizards that fought against Chronoa with Demigra, before being banished to the Demon Realm, making her one of the founders and the strongest beings in the Demon Realm. Like most of the other demon gods, though, she gained the power from Mechikabura. He gave it to her to aid him in gathering the Dark Dragon Balls. She's also the one that's responsible for forcing Cell to transform into Cell X. Gravy. Gravy is the other guy that fought against Chrono with Demigra. So it was Demigra, Gravy, and Putine that fought against Chrono when they got imprisoned into the demon realm. Um, so he's one of the founders, and he's immensely powerful as well. He fought Vegeta at one point actually, and defeated him in a single blow, forcing Vegeta and Trunks to fuse into Vejinx. I don't know how to pronounce that. Whatever his name is. And thanks to Putine though turning Cell into Cell X, though Gravy had to actually fight against Cell X with Vejinx. Later though, after his power fully stabilized, he was able to go up against Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And with the assistance of Putin, he was actually able to take on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, kinda. I guess if you want to call it that. It wasn't a very even fight, but it is what it is. Salsa. Salsa's a demon god that serves Mechikabura, and accompanies him wherever he goes. His first test of his new power was in a fight against Turles after he had been fused with the 4-star Dragon Ball, and then ate the fruit of the Tree of Might, and he defeated Salsa pretty easily. But like all demon gods, so they have to adapt to their new powers and grow stronger with time. Afterwards, he fought against Dark Demon God Buu and managed to defeat him fairly easily, actually, which allowed him to gather the Dark Dragon Ball, as well as free Tobira. Shroom. Shroom is my favorite of the Demon Realm's demon gods. He is the god of death, a Grim Reaper, so of course his weapon is a scythe. He's said to be even more unhinged than any of the other demon gods, and has no problem killing his own people to attack an opponent. He has this ability that allows him to summon soldiers from a portal, and during his fight against Janemba he does this, and when the soldier grabs Janemba he slices both of them in half. He also has an ability that allows him to drain a person's energy by attacking their soul directly. He's strong enough to go toe-to-toe against Super Saiyan Gogeta, and along with Salsa, he's one of the 2 demon gods that have only appeared in their demon god form.